So you telling me right now that Kenneth Cheseboro just took a plea deal for the Georgia election case? Somebody call a cab, because I can't believe that this is real. Because you know what? Georgia's supposed to be that state that's tough on crime, honey. They're the one that's going to chain your ass together with Rico, but they letting people off. And I'm telling you, they're not just letting them off. They are giving them slaps on the goddamn wrist. What happened to this Rico? What happened to the Rico, y'all? No one is going to oblige by, nobody ain't talking about it no more. You know what? This is getting very interesting. Let me tell you something. Number one, if you guys don't know, I've been doing a lot of videos on Mr. Donald Trump. I've been talking to you guys about the fact that Donald Trump should not have 4 different cases in different states. New York, Florida, Georgia, you know, the list goes. No. It's not supposed to be like that. Donald Trump is supposed to be attached to one case, and the case is his impeachment, okay? This business fraud, it's all tied to the place that he was employed with. He was not just Donald Trump, the franchise. He was Donald Trump, the employee who worked for the White House. Somehow people are forgetting that Donald Trump was an employee, period. Anyhow, I'm going to read this article because it's a thriller. It's an absolute thriller. It's an absolute thriller to see how they've been talking about slapping people for RICO charges, and all they've been doing is giving Donald Trump's co-defendants a lot of fucking leniency. So let me read this article to you. It says here that Trump co-defendant Kenneth Cheseboro takes plea deal in Georgia case. And it goes on, it says former Trump campaign attorney Kenneth Cheseboro reached a plea deal on Friday in the Georgia 2020 election interference case. Why does it matter? He is the 3rd co-defendant to accept a plea deal in the case, a day after former Trump attorney Sidney Powell also took a plea deal. And he agreed to testify truthfully at future trials for his co-defendants. The deal came the same day that jury selection began for his trial. Now, it goes on to state here that Cheseboro pleaded guilty to 1 felony count of conspiring to commit filing false documents. So he was conspiring to commit, or he was filing false documents. Prosecutors recommended that Cheseboro serve 5 years of probation, pay $5,000 in restitution to the state of Georgia, and complete 100 hours of community service. Like Powell, he agreed to testify truthfully at future hearings and will write an apology letter to the citizens of Georgia. So he has to pay $5,000 in restitution. He has 5 years of probation, and he has to just write an apology letter. Like, literally, they're giving them slaps on the goddamn, what happened to Rico? No one is being held accountable. Hell, they're not even following the U.S. Constitution anymore. This is a thriller. This is an absolute thriller. You know, you guys are going to have to let me know what you guys are thinking. I think the woman, Sidney Powell, she got like, 6 years? And she just has to write a letter saying that she won't do any bad anymore. Like, this is like a joke at this point. They're filing false information and they get slaps on the wrist. This is a thriller. An absolute thriller. No law, rule, or regulation at this point is being followed. They're supposed to be tough on crime. No. I guess it depends on who you are. I mean, that white supremacy is definitely working on behalf of Donald Trump at this point. This is a thriller. They're not holding him accountable. This is egregious. This is abuse. He deserves to be in jail. These people, their behaviors are treasonous. They deserve to be held accountable, not just in an apology letter. Hold these people responsible. Those plea deals need to be voided immediately. because they're not even taking the correct steps to hold Donald Trump accountable in the first place. All of this needs to cease and desist immediately. All of it. But that's just my opinion. You'll have to let me know what you're thinking in the comment section below. Peace, love, and happiness. Check out my community tab. On there, I'm talking laws, rules, regulations, policies, and procedures, things that you may be interested in, okay? Also, I want you guys to know that I do have an Instagram. I'm not really on it. I'll probably talk about Blues Clues, Who's Who, you know, one of those situations. So if you're interested, you should check me out. It's TKKNOWLES01. Peace, love, and happiness, guys. I'll holler at y'all later. Bye.